John, I
Yeah.
have a question about these various different designs that you just show. In terms of when it comes to procurement for these various solutions, and considering that now we are in November 2023, what is the current lead times in terms of availability of
Yeah, great question.
product?
Yeah, so part of the when I mentioned the hurdle of acquiring 800 volt equipment and listed equipment was also just availability.
Yeah.
You might be able to get it, but is it available now? Is it available in a year, or so forth? We have decided to manufacture these products, make them available. They are in stock. It's a 4 to 6 week lead time for our balance of system equipment, and I mean the breaker box and the switch box. We also offer skid mounted transformer solutions, and those have a 26 weeks lead time. So not quite a year that you're hearing from other transformer manufacturers. Sometimes you're hearing more than a year. We can provide the transformer. It's a 34.5 on the high side and 800 volt on the low side secondary in a 26-week lead time. These transformers are also available with different vector groups. So we have essentially a configuration sheet that you can fill out and decide which vector group you want. We also are starting to offer transformers that are in the like 2.5 MVA size. The previous one that I mentioned is a 4.2 MVA.
This is
So
so
yeah,
key. I feel like this is so key to the current energy transition because I was recently listening Elon Musk podcast. I think it was on Lex, and he was talking about how transformers, like it used to be the chips were the bottleneck a year ago or so, and now transformers are going to become the bottleneck because of all this increasing electrification and the electricity demand that comes with it. The bottlenecks are always they seem to be happening around the transformers, and
yes, yes,
great that you guys have that
yeah. Now,
advantageous
granted,
lead times.
the design cycle for a utility scale project is much longer than a CNI application, right?
Sure,
CNI
sure.
you can do in a few months, get your permitting and so forth. That typically a utility scale project will take years, if not at least 18 months or 12 months. But that through CPS America you can get equipment quickly. So
Yeah.
if you start to break ground, you can at least do things, get things rolling ahead of time, and a much faster rollout than traditional. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for all this depth and wealth of information you shared with us, John.
Yeah.